Hello guys, welcome back to the town of Seline, where things I think are going to be given a bit of a shake-up. Now for a long time we've had this area over here, which has been the home of the Gatherer's Hut, my primary Gatherer's Hut. If you look at what it's producing, last season it produced 500, 900, call that 1,000, produced about 2,000 food. Well, I'm just going to put the game on pause because I'm about to do something kind of insane. We're going to rip these two buildings out to start with, and then give orders to basically harvest everything. Yes, indeed, we're just going to clear this area out, a massive clear out, and try and get some farms up and running over here. See if we can't improve our food production just a little bit. 2,000 food is quite good. I mean, I've only got 4 people producing it. So this is going to be very settler heavy, if you like. I'm going to have to rely on a lot of people to produce this food, but I think I can produce more food than I'm producing now. So if we're going to start up here, 7 by 8, 7 by 8. Where's the go there? 8. 7 by 8. Can't see where that doesn't go there. Alright, 7 by 8. Right, let's get raise the priorities a little bit. Let's get priorities shifted up here. These suddenly along here so I can get some farms produced. I'm going to keep the Gatherer's Hut running for the time being, just because I really do need to have that producing for as long as possible, virtually right up to the last minute when all the trees start disappearing. In fact, I am going to cancel the destruction of all this. I'm actually going to turn it into trees. Just collect all the trees. All the trees. That's right. That's all we want. Just the trees. All the vegetables, the onions, the mushrooms. What have you stopped being... Oh, did I cancel that house food shoveling? Cancelled, yes. Take down both of those buildings. Now, I'm going to need another herbalist's house somewhere, so I think I'm going to put that over here. Yes, a herbalist hut over here. Let's see. What do I want? Food? No, it's resources. Another resource. Put the herbalist hut there. So that'll get rebuilt. So, in the meantime, we are going to just rip everything out by its toenails and rip it out here. So just take a swathe of woodland out and rip all of that out to a higher priority so that people will get onto that quickly. Now, obviously, late spring, so we've got a lot of people working in the farms already. But I do have 15 labourers, excuse me, 15 labourers available to go and clear all that forest. Now, I want to know why they're not clearing that forest. They should be clearing that forest. I've raised the priority. There we can see the forest is beginning to be cleared. So yes, that's looking good. And I should start depositing everything in the stockpile over there. In the meantime, what else am I going to build? I'm going to need one of these, I think. And about there would be the good place for it. Yes, indeed. That will become another market centre. Let's bookmark, sorry, pin that and get the other one up. So we practically covered the entire map, entire town with 2 market centres, 2 markets. That's good, that's good. So we'll just make sure that you are still high priority. Yes, very high priority, thank you. All the way to the bridge, there we go. Oh, I've got this bridge over here, so I've got all these rocks I can collect. Excellent. A little bit short on rocks. How are we doing? We've got 25% remaining in that quarry there. This quarry here is 100%. I haven't started mining that. Kind of wanted to finish emptying that quarry before I open the new one. So let us see, where are my new farms going to be coming up? I think I'll have a huge swathe of them along the top. Row of houses and another bunch. And then another bunch of houses down here. I think that would be good. That means I've got my farmers right next to my fields. Fields are segregated so that you're not having lots of fields next to each other. Like here, there's rather a lot of fields, and here you see I've got them segregated by houses. I've got houses in the way. Whoops. Houses to segregate this bunch of fields from this bunch of fields, and there will be houses to separate this group here from this group over here. So if I get an infestation, it shouldn't affect too much Might even rip that field out. Not that that's going to make a huge difference, because those will just jump across the road. What we need is a gap of at least 4 squares from what I can see to prevent bugs from infesting a nearby adjacent field. And it doesn't have to be just adjacent, it just has to be nearby. Now come along, I've 21 labourers. Some of you are going to go into stone production, I'm sure of it, because there should be a lot of people here ripping down trees. A lot of people, and I'm not seeing a lot of people ripping down trees. Where are you? What are you doing? You're working, are you? On what, exactly? You're working as well, what are you doing down there? What are you doing up there? Stop doing whatever it is you're doing up there, and I'm just going to cancel this order up here. Cancel. I've given raised priority elsewhere. And higher priority to this area up here. Should be swamped with labourers. Plenty of trees coming down, but nobody's carting this stuff off. Stuff needs to be taken away. Come along. Put some more of you into being builders, actually. Because builders can clear ground as well, which is good. And I'll put some of you into being stone cutters as well, because we are a little short on stone. I'll fill up that quarry. So 15 people. So here we have more wandering labourers coming in. Hopefully they'll start picking stuff up and start putting it down over here into this stockpile, which will be good. That means that stockpile will grow, which means that woodcutter can produce more firewood. I've got 100 firewood in the bank, that's fine. And finally I've got a... Oops, no, that was not what I wanted to check on. I wanted to check on one of these. But I've finally got a field available. I'm not going to give it anything to do yet, because we're only in early autumn. So this is going to be a slightly longer video, I think, where we're going to really concentrate on getting our fields up and running. So let's see more exactly what I'm placing my fields. Oops, there we go. 7 by 8. You can see the fields will start to produce more food than the 7 by 8. Excellent. Because I will produce more food in the long run. It is going to cost me more people to man it though. So the gatherer's hut is still actually running, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's give this whole area a boost. Yes indeed. The gatherer's hut is still working quite nicely. I mean this year it's already produced 2, 5, 1,000, 1,100, about 1,100 food. So it's produced about half its normal food complement. That's fine. That's fine. And we're going to switch you over to wheat. Wheat, and then corn, then wheat. More wheat, then you can be corn, and you can be wheat, and you can be corn. Yes, excellent. That's up to my number of people I require to be farmers to 32. 7 new farms, roughly producing 390 food each. Call it 400, 4 sevens. 4 sevens are 28, 2,800 food ish. Call it 2,700 food. Outstrips what that was producing in that entire area, and I've got a lot bigger area that I can start putting down food as well. And that is still producing food as well, so we're only into the autumn, so that's going to look pretty good there. We've got 6,800 food in the bank. This is excellent. Oh, I am liking this very much. So we're going to put in a, I think we're going to put in a brick road, or a stone road, whatever you want to call it. You can go up there. And then I'm going to put in a row of houses, because that will be where my minions live. I'll put a road in. That'll be fine. Put a road in, put a dirt road in for the moment. It's just really a marker. Actually, that's just going to be put a dirt road in for the minute. You can come up here, there. We can't go through that tree for some reason. There. Dirt road too. Road comes down and doesn't go as far as there. That's fine. Now that looks good. That looks pretty good to me. That gatherer's hut there won't be producing very much now, but that's fine because the rest of the trees are coming down. That gatherer's hut will be looking pretty good. I'm actually going to boost the priority on that as well, so make that marker a much higher priority. Excellent. I feel like Mr. Burns. Tap my fingertips together and say, excellent. Well, It's early winter. We're coming along quite nicely. We're down 23% in this quarry, but that's fine. How are we looking over here? We've got all these new houses built. Oh, so who's that 74-year-old stone cutter? Fair enough. And we've got some new families coming along. That's looking good. How are we looking for schools? We've got 22 students. So 131 adults, 22 students, and 38 children. That is a good number of children to have. I demand that my minions breed. In fact, I'm actually start a breeding program for minions. Back one, there you go. 2, 3. Oh, can't do that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's it. Excellent. Actually, I will get rid of that. I am going to get rid of that one because that one's going to be in the way of... Yes, it is in the way of development. I'm terribly sorry. Development demands that you have your house chopped down, or burnt down, or whatever. And then there'll be houses here. Excellent. Put in a road behind them. A road, please, thank you. Road behind them. Go here. To go this way. I can't go around after go around the tree, don't want to. Right, then we're going to build some more fields here. 7 by 8, isn't it? 8. There we go. 9, 7 by 8. There we go. A whole series of 7 by 8 farms here. That's why I have to remove that farm from there, because I'm going to put, can't quite get a second one in. Never mind, but that's fine. I can in here put a, I can put a storage yard in there. Excellent. As you can see, we have farms separated by housing. And I think I'm going to put another pasture in down here now. I can't remember how big my pasture was. How big is my pasture over here? It is 16 by 12. So that's fun. We'll do the same over here. Can we? That looks rather big, doesn't it? It's 16 by 12. Excellent. That is going to have to be a stone road because that is looking very like it's going to be a very busy road, as is this one. I'm going to have to improve that that link up with stone, and that is going to have to come down here. For heaven's sake, really? Okay, we'll just link up as far as we can then. There's obviously a recalcitrant tree in the way. Right, excellent. So we've got 32 of 31 farmers. We will need a lot more. We're on to early spring of the next year. I'm going to keep going on this video rather than cutting off at the end of the year. I'm actually going to run into 2 years because I really want to see this project through to the end. I think you guys would too. I'd like just to see this project finally finished. Now let's see, what did they produce last year? Still produced almost 2,000 food. Almost 2,000 food, and most of the forest had gone, which I think is brilliant. 50 building type people needed, but that's okay. Not the importance up the, there we go. Make that more important. Clear that area first, then we get the farms up. We've got 3,000 food in the reserves, that's fine. These fields are now active. That one has a 2% yield, that one has a 32% yield. So yeah, you can see the advantage of having farmers nearby. The nearer they are to where they work, obviously the more productive they're going to be. It's so simple. Right, I know what else I can build. I can build one of these. That's it, get that round the right way. And that can go in there, and that will be useful as an additional field. Turn you into wheat late spring. I might get a crop out of that. Might get a crop. I don't have enough farmers. 2 more into there. Make you corn. Corn! Blood for the blood god. No, wrong corn. Right. And now really need people to come and shift all this wood off of here. 1500 wood available. Only 13 stone available. I wonder why we've got so little stone. Well, maybe because we built this market. I just going to put a couple of people into being vendors. I'm actually going to take the 2 people out. I'm actually going to stop. I'm actually not work that primarily just because I don't actually have anybody to feed over here really. I don't actually have any housing over here. So actually producing this to go collect things to deliver it to people's houses, not a great idea because there aren't anybody, there isn't anybody living over here yet. Another farm up, there we go. And what I did get, looks like I'm going to get a small yield out of that one, not out of the others though, but that's fine. I'm going to get a small yield out of that, that's a bonus. That's a bit of a bonus. That pasture there hasn't been finished. It's 52 logs. I'm thinking all the logs they carried away would have probably been very useful to actually have them there, but never mind. Now, the stockpile is being used. How are we looking for storage barn? Storage barn space is pretty empty at the moment. That's looking pretty good. How are we looking for wool? Only got 6 wool at the moment, and we have no warm coats. We have no coats at all. Right, you're going to switch over to hide coats and just build some at the moment. And up your storage limit to 100. Thank you. Right, hide coat leather. Yes. That's what I like about the town hall, is you can have this inventory screen. I'll tell you absolutely everything you've got. So you've got 1400 logs, 74 mushrooms, no potatoes surprisingly. Very little stone, we've got some wheat, we've got no warm coats, we've only got 6 wool. That's because I've only got 8 sheep. I only have 8 sheep. When I reach 12, then I will be able to... Why have I got 2 herdsmen? Don't know why I put 2 herdsmen, but when that is built and the other pasture reaches maximum capacity of sheep, I can then split the herd and put some and get this pasture running as well. That will be good. We've got the first house built over here, a farmer and a gatherer. Well, I'm afraid the gatherer's hut is going to have to go because we've got nothing left for it to gather. It must go. It must become an ex-gatherer's hut. Also means I can put a road in. I'll put a road at the back of all of these. You come down, finish that road off there, which means roughly you're going to come to there, and you can go to there. And stone road that should be being built here. All the way up, thank you. Right, that pasture will have sheep in it, but I'm not going, whoops. Sheep in it, I'm not going to work it because I can't actually splice it. Can I? Work, thank you. Can I split the herd? No, I can't. I can't, not until they reach 12. I didn't think I could. So I'm going to select not to work that pasture yet. It's there, but it's not being used. That's fine. That is not being gathered. You can gather that, whatever it is, and these things, and take a machine gun to these deer. Now over here, I think I'm going to have to build. I need more wood. I need wood. And some food. So I'm going to get another. No, gather there. Forester's hut. There we go. Forester's hut there because. There we go. Forester's hut there as well. Sorry, a hunting cabin there because I can collect those deer as well. That's fine. Got a second house built up here. The houses are coming up slowly. I don't have enough stone. I'm just running literally hand to mouth with stone at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. I've got 10 labourers. I could open up the second quarry, but what I'm going to do is tell them to go and collect all the stone over here. All the stone over here. Go and collect it. Go and collect it. That's what I want you to do. Collect the stone. Because we don't have enough stone. We do have enough food. We've got 6,000 food in the bank. What have we got? What's my limit? 25,000. That's fine. I like to set a nice high limit with my food quite early on. As you can see, that is the forest. Has been completely removed now. I'm going to put down another house. And you can go there. On line with all the other houses. Finish that little road off. Yeah, that looks like it could come together quite nicely. What is that? Where would that lead? stone road there. Tempting to put a field in here, but I think it would jump, any infestation would jump across, so I'm going to avoid doing that. I've just added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fields. That's about 4,000 food. It has increased the number of farmers. I've gone from 25, well, that's just increased the number of farmers by 11. So that's reasonable. I can deal with that. I can live with that. That's fine. That's fine. Now, hopefully, people will start building stuff over here rather quickly. That hunting cabin I'm not desperately in need of yet. I'm also going to plonk down because I have space, and I'm not going to be. Okay, where are you? You're to there, so this one can go there. This one can go. Turn them around the right way. Where are you up to? You're up to about there, so you can go around here somewhere. And that's going to be good enough. Put in a dirt road all the way down to there. That'll allow them to get around a bit quicker. They've got another house coming up. Okay, that's late autumn of year 34. We're having a nice big expansion, so we've got 10,000 food in the bank. Wow! That is a massive increase in the amount of food we've got stored. I'm not entirely sure how well it'll cope once we start getting these houses online and people start having children. But obviously, we've had 2 families come here and they've already had a child each. I might have to limit them to 1 child and call my country China. No, 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 no. That would be foolish. Breed, my minions, breed! Grow large and have many children. Right. Okay. The people here who apparently have no job. Why do you... Minion, come back. Minion. Thank you, Minion. Your job is gatherer. Yes, that's a good point. Actually, we've got 4 too many gatherers. More gatherers than I need. 57 builders required. That's quite impressive, actually. So, yes. We're just so short of stone. I'm very, very tempted to open up this second quarry just to get the stone. I'm actually going to shut this one down. Shut this, because that can be a farm in there. I believe I am going to be 6 by 8. So that's just too small, but I can get a 7 by 8. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't have planned that if I planned it. No, it's true, I can't plan for Jack. Right, let's see. We'll have some this side as well. Excellent. That will allow me to produce a lot more food. Basically, this will be an entire farming community. Almost a sort of separate villagette. Yes! Awesome. Right, you are going to produce wheat. You are going to produce corn. You can produce corn, wheat, and corn. That requires 5 more minions to work the fields. Why are you not? You can produce wheat as well. And let's have another minion. That's 41 farmers we've got now. Well, that'll be plenty of farmers. I'm actually going to switch this back on now. Put 2 more people into running this place. And then we're good to go. Thank you very much, guys. This is late winter, year 34 of the town of Seline. We are making major changes, but we're growing. And we will continue to grow. Yes, indeed. Let's just put these things down so we can see where they're going to go. Put a road in there. So you get an idea of how big this place is going to be. Thank you very much, guys. I've been Havoc. I am indeed the Angry Panda, and this has been a double-length episode. Catch you guys on the flip side.